Interesting. Interesting. Right. So, last we left off, we need to go to... Oh, yeah. Let me just say, I wasn't wrong yesterday when I said that I was so emotionally overwhelmed with what I saw and what happened. I almost I thought I was going to throw up. I was so... It got to that point where I thought I was going to be sick. Guess what? You have a delicious box of Skittles. Oh, you're here. I'm here. Hi, Henry. How are you doing? I have a new email. Oh, yeah, no, you showed me. You showed me. It's really cute. Look, story time. All right. Well, are your preparations for this scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? Hey, Emmett. I have a favor to ask. I have a favor to ask. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. I don't know what Hypnodeus is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. If Hypnodeus is to believe, redundancy in insistence may serve to wear down the ever-worthy Silk. Please, Please, Emmett. Silk. Please.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I need help. I need help, Emmett. Why won't you help me?
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emmett Selk. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please, Emmett Selk. Please.
Please. Oh. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
That's what you thought.
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
I need a favor. Isn't that the Shadowbringers Collector's Edition mount? Look, it's flying!
You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether.
Oh.
but I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend.
Oh.
A singular soul who can't help but involve himself in the business of others. Where he walks, excitement is certain to follow. His antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end, but much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Oh, it's flying.
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Oh, that was cute. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that little cutscene. I don't know. I feel like Hypnodeus is gonna catch on to something. If I didn't know better, I say Emmett Selk is enjoying himself. Not that he'd even deign to admit it. The thing is, I don't know what's happening, because, like, I don't know, because Elizabeth said, like, we'll be faded, nothing will be able to see us, or we can't interact with the world, and we can't change the past, right? But one of those have already been broken. The fact they did see me. And have given me ether, now I can interact with the world. So does that mean that I still, like, I can't change the events here? I don't know. I think it still will happen. It's just I'm confused. Like, I don't know. It's flying. It really flying. As if it were born to do so, thank goodness. Okay, so look how well the Caribdibus flies. Oh. Wave? Oh my goodness. Hi, Emmett! Hi! Emmett's up notes you and begins to descend with the Caribdibus. Yeah. I have nowhere to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Caribdibus has learned to fly. And Kinsey and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon as it was flying more or less on its own, I doubt you need to repeat this lesson. It was truly impressive. I witnessed this all from afar. The Caribdibus flies. Indeed, with this we have proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Caribdibus is a herd animal. They may as well aid their struggling kin in like fashion if it needed the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility come to pass, it would be not so simpler to have concept adjusted. That way we could have guaranteed that the anomalies such as this specimen had never born with in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. Oh. Oh. Hermes. I like Hermes. Hermes. I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all my present tasks. It makes you think... if Hermes was, like, properly around and not just a memory, he probably would have... he probably... I don't know. I don't know. It's really sad. Hermes is such a tragic person. So tragic. From what he is now. And then his basic, like his... whoa, hello. And like his... like... last incarnation. I'm not calling Van Daniel as Van Daniel like the Van Daniel we knew. I'm calling him as Ammon. Because that was Ammon, not Van Daniel. Yeah. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath, you didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with the impediment of our business. Sure you did. Sure you did. I'm tired. Leave me be. No, you're not. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. At the end, most of all. All the creations are happy. It makes me happy too. Yeah, it's quite clever that he wants things to fly, and he's Hermes. Wait, what did he say? What did he say? Tell me, in the course of watching me, have you all learned aught of value? I don't think I've found it yet. He basically confirmed there's Akasha is there and it's actually just called Dynamis. But nothing that would help at the moment. I'm so in debt to you keeping Meteon. Looking forward to find you here. Is something the matter? The Ilkaon, I'm afraid, has done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation, it's set upon the nearby Occupites, slaughtering them. Was the creature hungry? Or somehow provoked? I just fed it them myself, and the Occupites were keeping the wide berth. Temperament aside, is an astonishing creation in perfect form and function. Though it may not be suitable for release, I no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doris will revert them all at once the paperwork is in order. Where's the scene of the incident? Just off the path to the 12 Wonders, as you make your way, you should see on the left. I don't know if Dora's is still there. Yeah, I know what Hermes is, yeah. It's quite sweet, actually. If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We'd follow. We're running! Running! Run! Run! Whoa, I am not gonna run that far. I am going to ride that far, however. They can run. This area is so pretty, though. Right, I'm doing these, the ether currents off screen. So there's a new one that's popped up. Touring Anganorus is part 1. Okay. This zone is intriguing. Right. Okay. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. The Ilkaon is indeed responsible. But the creature's nowhere to be seen. Doris must have taken it away. That man makes his base at 12 Wonders. We should go seek him out. Eric, Selk, and I will search the area for good measure. Just be sure the Ilkaon did not escape. Okay, thanks. Let's meet at 12 Wonders when you're finished. I'll go on ahead. Please follow me. Come, it's down this path and over the bridge. Okay. Where is it now? You gonna lurk, Abby?
Okay.
This area is so pretty, though. I wonder if this is... Wait, how's that possible, though? I don't know, but this zone is very intriguing. Let's just say that. And it hurts my brain. No, Griffin! No! Not again! No! Okay. Oh, Evacon! Here's the 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's find him as well. He's a man with long blonde hair. I think I know where I see him. Ah, baby is now fine. Okay. First things first, we need this. It's important. It's important. Little bird girl. Run! Ish. Oh, this area. Wait, she said a man with long blonde hair. Well, dark-haired man, blonde-haired woman. Blonde-haired man, there we go. I kind of wanted to talk to all of them, but... Doros, that's Doros! Well, no, if it's Nemitiron, what brings you here? Ah, I thought I heard familiar voices. Didn't realize you two had decided to help me in search of Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the Chaons, I presume. Out of the field in restraints, frenzies as they were, I couldn't well return with them to Keeftis. Oh, bollocks. Whoops! It's as he says, the beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14, what brings you here? Nothing you need concern yourself with, as you were. We've had the news that an Ikeon slaughtered the Occupites. As the observer in charge, you're of the opinion that they're not fit to be released? I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes it for the highly problematic combination. What creatures are these? Could it be that the specimens observed are outlier? Highly unlikely. They created a good many of them. All exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, the behavior was unchanged. Kairos? A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. Oh, damn it! It allows us to erase or alter memories that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive and potentially dangerous, depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions. Pashtarot may wish to have words with you. Assured, I've kept all the values within prescribed limits to prevent misuse. Don't misunderstand, to manipulate the subject's memories is intuitive that I deeply arbor. Now, Chief, let's not be melodramatic. What was born of ether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight to the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of the more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied, even with the aid of Kairos, we make it. If the creation is deemed detrimental existence, we unmake it. 'Tis all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine processes. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat onto the world. Yeah, insignificant though the individual lives may be, next to all creation is all Before we seal their fates, we owe it to all these creatures to exhaust all options to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. Hermes. If he never got sundered. If he never got sundered. That's really sad. By all means. Pray show them to the meeting room. If he never got sundered, he's seeing the creatures for all, like, even with their imperfections. He wants them to live. It's really sad. We have a duty to the star, this I know, but it doesn't mean we also have to take responsibility to the lives we bring into existence here. To the man, other beings are just things to use and control like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. I like you, Hermes. What the heck? I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time Michan? Are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes. It's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Kingsley. Loath though I am to impose, may I leave Mitron in your care again? I'm in your debt, if you excuse me. So sad. Can you help me with something? This meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up. With a flower. Hermes likes flowers the most. Of all creations in Elpis. Most creations are expected to be interesting, or beautiful, or stronger, better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions, what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one, and I want you to search with me. Let's start here, at the 12 Wonders. Tree in bloom. Vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Oh, so big and bright. I love them. But they might be too bright. You have to think of the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Oh, this story is making me really sad. It's so tragic. A tall stone tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside. Don't worry, we won't wander far. Got that big area up there as well. Alright, beautiful flowers grow in the bed, then mixed colours form a pattern. This would be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Any other place should be fine though. Let's keep looking. Oh god, it's one of these. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in its undulations. Oh, a conian. The flower that can move. When Hermes wasn't looking, he shot seeds at him. Not a good gift, maybe. But you're good at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. Sorry, I'm just gonna walk on these flowers. Ah, you're walking too. Yeah. Wah. You spy nothing promising nearby. At best, common-looking grasses with a few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Ah, over there, something big, huge. Over here. That's a marble. A terrible stench, reminiscent of sodden old boots, pervades the air. Without doubt, the culprit is a marble-like creature before you. This is Adonis. The thing around its mouth looks like petals, but the flowers are the orbs on its head. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up. He didn't leave his room for days. What do you think? Would he like it? It's probably not a good sort of memory. Not this one either. Finding a good flower. It's harder than I thought. I'm sorry. But could we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there. I'll pick something after that, I promise. Over here. Down here. Ooh. This looks cute over here. No griffin. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Oh, there's nothing. There's a shiny thing over there. What could it be? Oh, it's the flowers again. Oh, it's these flowers again. Oh, Elpis flowers! They're here too! Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, the Entelekis. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes though. For others, they're always bright and white and bright. But we've seen them change colour before. Truly? The flower's dark in your home. Then do you have it too? A dark emotion? I've known the pain and sorrow of loss. I felt great fury and frustration. I've been plagued by doubt and anxiety. I dare say I have a few. I dare say I have a few. You don't have to say it. I can feel it's something you want to hide. But won't you lend it to me? I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. He has been in a dark place since before he created me. He needs to know that he isn't there alone and that others are sad too. Truly? You'll do it? Thank you, it means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. Well, we have the Elpis back. We've got the Elpis flower back now. But I gotta make sure I don't keep it in my pocket because it doesn't have the magic on this time. Hi, Red Thank you for paying your daily taxes. Oh, what? Yeah. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they're finished.
Hermes!
Oh, you were waiting for me.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision. My thanks for keeping Meteon company. Selk and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms. There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Elpis flowers?
Go on.
Oh, they're purple now.
You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
I see Meteon has shared much with you.
Oh? Why don't you take up your mask? Oh,
May we talk a moment?
oh, he's hot. He's hot.
Baby!
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will, and when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is, but only for man. Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished. We make an effort to spare them the pain, but they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear, and it is not beautiful. Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures.
Oh my goodness.
Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? and I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. I won't ask what you thought as you kneeled beside the Alpes, or if you only did it at Meteon's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you.
Why can't Hermes live?
To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Why couldn't Hermes live? Let's have no more brooding, eh?
Indeed. Difficult though it may be, I must endeavor to be strong like you. The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are? Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of Dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters. Aye, sisters. She has a great many of them. And they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life. As one might expect, exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness. It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow. Come, Meteon. Let us head back.
All right.
What's that up there? What do be that up there? Why'd they do this to us? Hello. I'm glad Hermes saw the flowers, thank you. It'll help, I hope. Today will be difficult for him. The prodigal familiar returns, and after causing all manner of trouble while we were in our meeting, I'm sure. No, we're just picking flowers. Were you able to get some rest? Please do not hesitate to let us know if you're feeling tired. I worry we might exhaust your scarce reserves of ether. All too brief an interlude, perhaps it's time I tend to my next task. As Emetzelk and Hyphlodeus are aware, we reached a verdict regarding the fate of the Ichaeons. 7 were created for observation. All 7 must be unmade. Doros has followed the correct protocols, and as Chief Overseer, I can find no fault in his judgment. would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Arctic to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Hippodias has pledged to support me in this endeavour. Yet whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Ichaeons have served their purpose. Doris has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will follow him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you're resolved, then we have to bird company. What are these creatures? Let's be off there. What are these creatures? Also, I don't think I tuned to the sea for it. I think I did the tune. I did not. Down here. I love it. Almost everyone I've seen are wearing the robes. We're all wearing the robes. God, we've still got all these places to go. What are those creatures? Oh, they're like these, I have this mount. Do I not? What is it called? Yeah, it is a managarm. Oh, wait. Some say the managarm is merely a myth. Others believe it is to be an extinct beast. Both are wrong, as you well know. According to the Aberlambian legend, it's a fearsome hound roams the celestial sphere in the pursuit of the moon, whose light it relishes, or so may appear to those witnesses soaring in the sky, spawning spectral flames. Ha! Okay. Doris, are you hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so usual, and then broke free. I was able to stop 4, the other 3 escaped. I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last is up there, lurking in the fields. You and Kingsley handled that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. If this is how it must end, then so be it. Her law turret tied here too. I know, like what the heck? It's not extinct! Meteoron, you stay here with Doris. But Hermes? The Ilkarons must be reverted. I will spare you the pain and mine. This is my burden, not yours, but if you're intent on helping, please follow my lead. Tension music. Tension rising. There it is. Ah, it flies. Yeah, I should know. Why is everything flying, Hermes? I mean, you're called Hermes for a reason. But
American Katsekin Love King Gun Candles.
Hi, Keeping, how are you doing? Thank you for the 3 months. Look at all them emotes. I wonder who drew them. It's weird, my sub didn't show. Oh my goodness, maybe because I'm on mobile. Maybe. But thank you so much, Keeping, for the sub. Thank you. I wonder too, Kappa. Yes. Wait a second. Hermes. You're creating all these creatures, right? And they're all flying. Is this the lore behind why every single one of our mounts can fly? Is this the lore that makes why our mounts can fly? I appreciate your help. Here's Akari. Here's my plan. You approach slowly in view and draw the attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are fiery as its temperament. Let's begin. I'm gonna wait until this person's done. Well, they're gonna be a while, so I'm gonna go in. Alright, cool. Yeah, it sounds like Xenos' VA, doesn't it? Is that just like my fault?
Now.
Yeah, it sounds like Xenos' VA. Oh, hello. Could you be a healer?
Oh. Forgive me. Please, forgive me. May you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas. Be not forgotten. In concept endure. To reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire. Hate, if that be your want. We are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high. Fly free.
Join the convocation, Hermes. You do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star.
Oh my god.
And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Fandaniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
Forgive me. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Aye.
It's been quite an exciting visit for you thus far. Who about me? Oh, you weren't injured, were you? Good, good. The others have been taken care of. This incident is resolved, but life in Elpis continues as normal or ends as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well deserved of rest, there's a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet never has a departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? There's enough power to give, but I believe it would make a fine. He would make a fine Fandaniel. And if he rejects us out of hand, he will be all the less for it. Travelers at the crossroads. Where to now? If there's anything you would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to know the way. Hermes has not yet outright refused his position with the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then we'll content myself in questioning his colleagues. Ever as pragmatist, then allow me to remain your humble guide. Will you come along with us? Wonderful. Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. If you follow me, I will head back to the Anganorises. Chat, I can't handle this. Hermes is such a tragic character. He's so... He's... Like, why did he have to be sundered? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Why was he the one that had to be sundered? Like, Hermes obviously would have, like, helped like been part of the Zodiac thing, right? But when after if he wasn't sundered when the reflections were made, he wouldn't agree to all this. He would have not agreed at all. Because what he's basically saying is he would definitely disagree with causing calamities and endangering life. It's just he loves life and all its imperfections. From here we must follow the northwards to Nontonius. Yeah, as well, yeah. First time travelers must be accompanied by someone with requisite permission, which I've previously been granted. You'll find more. What, more sad times? More sad times? Sorry, I'm being a bit more silent today. It's just... this is really hitting me. You're gonna be cozy? Cozy. Here we are. This teleporter will take us to Calimelius, Zerefros, and the Western Island. That's it right there, looming large over us. Oh, we're going up there finally. So this way we could soon admire the view.
I present to you Calimelios Zephyros. Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos. Right then. Let's begin by...
It's a Spriggan!
Well, an Arrayus. How delightful.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Shark!
Ah, that's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago. Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept. At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact. And then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst, concepts with multiple heads, or arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. And here we are.
Got my chainsaw! My chainsaw.
That was too close. Are you unharmed?
I don't know.
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Banar, that we should meet you here.
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star. Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work.
Oh, wait, she was a
Vanar
member?
is her name, and she is the previous Azer.
What? Excuse me?
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well.
She's a oh
Less
my
so, Annette
goodness.
Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
How is he, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day. I should be glad to share the tale in its entirety later, if you're so inclined.
Yeah, I wanted to save the grapes.
Oh, you know I am.
I like them grapes.
Now then, you are?
Smiles. Hi.
I say, have you perchance come from the future?
Ah, no! Oh no.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you.
Oh no. Oh, cat's out of the bag.
Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
Oh no.
What manner of magic is this,
Oh,
if
no.
I may ask?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
A
no.
traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
Yeah, it's the blessing of light. Does it protect from primals?
Primals, you say? But I'm not familiar with such beings. But if they enthrall by warping the balance of ether, then yes, the magic would afford you a measure of protection.
Ah.
I gather from your question that you are not ignorant to its presence.
Hold on. From the future?
Oh god.
That's absurd.
Elizabeth! Elizabeth! The plan! Elizabeth, the plan is...
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
The plan! Elizabeth...
The reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours. How very exciting! I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown, and there's naught more unknown than the future. Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge, so you needn't worry for us. More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest. Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
Am I just gonna flat out tell them now?
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself.
Sorry.
As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
Am I just doing it?
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation?
Am I... Oh.
I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest.
I need a drink.
If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos.
I might actually have to go and get a proper drink.
We were meant to meet. I am certain of it.
Yes.
Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly and sent you unto myself in the past. It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to. And quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
The plan's gone. The plan has been thrown out the window and has severely turned into a proper splat. Sorry, Elizabeth. The future, our future, I'm definitely curious to hear more. Here I thought you were a harmless stray familiar. As far as I'm concerned, this nebulous talk of the future, this unchanging history can wait. First, I mean to find out exactly who you are and what you hope to achieve here. My apologies before we move along. The colleague has tasked me with a matter that I'd rather not leave unresolved. It's finding a certain concept engraved crystal. And quick-fingered made off of it. The plan's been shot to pieces. How did Vanar know us from the future? Oh, she said that her magic is on me. And there was no way that she could have done it. Unless it was future her. So it's her magic. Not Hydaelyn's magic. It's her magic that protects us. Yeah, it's her ether, not Hydaelyn. So what's Hydaelyn? A simple traveler's ward, she says. It's just simple, you know? It's not like that sort of protective ward basically makes me one of the most powerful beings on my world, you know? From primals. You know? That looks cool. I mean, we've seen one of those before. But still. Find the concept crystal. Plan is gone. Plan is non-existent. The plan! So... Hydaelyn obviously sundered the worlds and made the reflections. And sealed Zodiac. But... other than that, that's like the blessing of light is Vanar's magic. And Vanar has been really talking to me maybe, so... Is there two Hydaelyns? I really don't know. Also, I'm still lucky for this thing, by the way. I'm looking for a Spriggan. I think it is definitely up there, maybe. Maybe it's down there. Am I actually just going to tell them that I am the current seat of Azem that's been sundered? Oh, Evacron. Am I actually going to just do that? And they're going to be like, oh, no wonder why. No wonder why. Because you're actually it. Oh, there it is. You know what? I was thinking it was that. Is it? Is it? Is it? Or is it just a little... Or is it not? It kind of looks like the crystal. Well, actually, no. Now I think about it, like Zodiac was just like a primal, but had no like thoughts really. And it wasn't until he gained a heart that he actually did stuff. So Highland was probably the same thing. Our last searcher returns. I am afraid the Spriggan, it's a Spriggan, no longer has the crystal, nor was I able to find it as I followed in its wake. I don't suppose she fared any better. I found concept! There's a nutkin and a sand hat. Oh no. The crystal, well done. Wonderful, now I can focus on your tail without missing concept nagging at my mind. Have you always had a knack for finding... traveling and searching goes hand in hand. You travel often then? It seems we have something in common. Long ago, when I held the seat of Azem, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search of answers for people's problems. Naturally, the need of such journeys has lessened considerably since I entrusted position to my whimsical successor. Yet I'm still eager to come running should my old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. Which is why it brings me to Elpis. In fact, many times has my presence been requested. My opinion sought concerning the habit of this and that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which is now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it is one way thing leads to another, wouldn't you agree? Hi. The problem you present is vexing enough without adding the old Azem in the equation. And she wonders why these lines upon my brow grow deeper when she herself wields the hammer and chisel. The Azems, both mental and student, are forced to be reckoned with. I find them quite a delight per se, but they have a habit of making Emet look as if he is a bit down on the sour grapes. Thank you again for your timely help. Now it's time I return this stolen property. If you go ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to that task. Follow the path straight ahead to the building at the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself. Pea! Just some peas. My body is feeling number by the second. It's getting number by the second, chat, and yeah. You needn't be nervous around Vanar. Those white robes mark her as one of the fair and impartial reasoning. Aside from the emissary Elizabeth, such garb is worn by only those who have stepped down from public office to serve as advisors. Whatever you have to say, she will listen without judgment. Yes, this will be far more comfortable than interrogating you on the side of the road. Welcome to my temporary abode. Please make yourself home while I put on some tea. Oh, this is gonna be a big cutscene.
Ah, a wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit. There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like.
I will.
Now then, will you tell us your tale?
What do I say? I need to tell them what actually first started. So the world has been sundered. Really. I need to know the world's been sundered. A calamity called the Final Days has befallen the world. Mankind has been forced to flee the star. I should really say the calamity called the Final Days has befallen the world. But I kind of want to say this, just so...
Why don't you start from the beginning?
Is this story going to be so long that tea gets cold? Oh, we're telling them everything. Oh. With answers playing in the background.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
While not the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous. What of you, Vanar?
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale. Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did. Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Heidelin? Circumstances change, of course. but it would not have been an easy decision regardless. No. There must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures. Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance. But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Might it not be simply thus? In the future whence he came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Theoretically speaking, it is a possibility. Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital and Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
True, true. I note also that Hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which he must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Alternately, she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
Hardly any, but we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed. And if Hydaelyn is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale? Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity. I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman. To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem. Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory. Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable? Now, I will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me. But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
It's interesting now.
You do not know me. I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
Emmett Selk, Wait!
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
Dynamis is the key to all this. Hermes and Metron are somehow involved. I'm still trying to make sense of it all. Dynamis is the key to all this because it's the emotions that are causing it to go. But they're also involved. But it is the key to all this.
Ah yes, the energy distinct from ether. Though not my field, I have a basic understanding of Dynamis. And you say Hermes researched the phenomenon in the course of creating Meteon? Yes, I believe this warrants further investigation. With that settled, it is time for action. The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer. Now suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest. Have faith. If Emmet Selk is the man Azam described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
Have I not told them? Did I skip that? Did I not tell them that I'm Azam? Did I kind of not say that? I have my pin. I have it right here. Oh god, that was... I feel sorry for Emmett. It just makes me think, I guess it's just such a tragic event that they couldn't think of another way. Because no one would do that, like sacrifice half of your population to summon a being to save. But I guess things got so drastic. They couldn't think of another alternative. Should we begin investigations? I am acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor I received by the chief observer of Elpis. Of the man himself, I only know that which is common knowledge. I suggest that we fall back on the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Meteon. Meteon. Speak like Meteor. Meteon. There you go. Meteon. They see the soul, but they don't know, really. But I don't know. I don't know. See you, the woman standing in front of yonder the building. Her name is Esmeen. She's the one who made arrangements for my stay in Elpis. From what I recall, she said she had a position here for quite some time. Chances that she can provide us some insights. Also, I need to grab the C4. No, I did. I grabbed the E4. I did grab it, didn't I? I did. Alright, sweet. Excellent. Hello. Questions from me? Well, I have no other pressing duties at the moment. Begin asking questions. Oh, it was one of these again. My friend is desperately curious about Chief Hermes, and I was wondering if you might indulge him. Sorry, Mistress Van Naar. Anything to be of service. What would you wish to know? What kind of person is Hermes? Well, I can only answer from my own experience, but I describe him as a quiet man, reserved, you may say, and occasionally somewhat poor with the choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duty as chief observer. The man is a walking archive when it comes to life forms. He can discuss any species with incredible detail and is a leading authority on concepts with the power of flight. I hope that answers your question. Is there anything else? How long has Meteoron been here? I cannot rightly say. As the chief's personal creation, Meteoron has not been subjected to observation and study like other concepts. So one day she was simply there. And what do you think of her abilities? And instead she's highly unusual familiar, able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created and that talent, however, is a mystery to me. My apologies, I wish I could explain her nature more in depth, but I have not had occasion to discuss with Chief Hermes. Do you wish you knew him better? A chief may not be the most gregarious individual, but he engages with us as the necessary for everyone to perform their duties. I wouldn't want to intrude upon his privacy for the sake of curiosity. Though, if you wish to learn more about Meteoron, you can try speaking with Timaeus, another expert. He should be conducting his observations on the banks of the stream. We should keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and your insight. Think nothing of it. If there's aught you needs during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. Imagine if there were mobile phones. Emmett would like pull out his mobile phone and text Azim like, Azim, I just, oh. He'd be texting his friend, or he'd be texting Azim like, this person just come here with your same company as yourself and keep doing all this stuff. Continue making inquiries. So, is this now like another timeline we've basically caused? Like, and we just made an offshoot timeline? Because now they know. Like, we can change their future, but we can't change ours. I think that's what they said. It's like a timeline. I'm Timaeus, but please keep your voice down. You'll startle the birds. Oh no, I'm sleuthing. So as you wish to speak us about? Is it true you're an expert on flying creations? A flying enthusiast, are you? Well, settle in and we can discuss the finer points of this fascinating craft. My deep and abiding love for avian artistry can be traced back to when I was but a young boy, struck by the transcendent beauty of a glorious golden feathered creature my father had designed. It was then there that I vowed that one day to pass the masterpiece. And British accounting the events of doubtless of your disappointment. Is there any specific you'd like to be expound upon? You're hoping for my opinion on Hermes' creations, then why do you not say so? Oh. Well, ever a favourite of the creators. Even now, there's so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imagined concepts continues unabated. What sets Achieve's creations apart, however, is how they benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Alright. Meteon is 2 is Marvel done? My opinion on that matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Meteon as a concept, I have never delved too deeply into inner workings of her nature. I know that she's a gift for communicating via emotions, but otherwise her abilities are a mystery to me. If Chief Hermes were to choose to submit Meteon's concept to the Bureau of Architect, then design will be registered for public scrutiny. Of course, if it came to me, a fellow Usan looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. Do you know of Dinos and Interlaces? Dinos and Those terms sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower made here in Elpis that was exhibited properties of one or the other? Must have been centuries since I heard anyone speak of such things. Has there been a resurgence in interest? No. Then why bring up the subject? I'm flattered you sought my insight, but I cannot afford my duties for a cycle idle chatter. Do you have, sure you have your own task to attend to. Alright, we've got some information now. Ah, splash! Splish. I am... This whole zone has put my brain upside down. Also, I don't think I should have been down here. God. This whole zone... Cal's like, yes. Cal, the plan's gone awry. The plan has gone haywire. I'll get to ring and finish my own investigation. It's not ongoing. Have you found any findings to share? I see. Even an expert in the field has little understanding of Meteoron. I keep saying Meteoron. Meteoron. Not Meteoron. Meteon. 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 You have Meteon as his personal project. This zone is a Lahi equivalent, so they both fit the role of lore dump. Meaty. Meaty. Meaty on. Meaty on. Meaty.